Hey, listeners, do you want to support small businesses right here in Philly? Honeycomb Credit gives business owners the funding they need to keep growing, and they give everyone the chance to invest in local businesses they love. Small Business Saturday is a great time to get started. On November 25th, Honeycomb will waive investor fees. Check out honeycombcredit.com/citycast to explore small businesses looking for support in your neighborhood. Hey, Trinae here. We noticed a bunch of new people listening to CityCast Philly. We're so glad you're tuning in. CityCast Philly is your place to go 5 days a week to find out what Philly's talking about, from news to the best restaurants in the city. Okay, here's the show. Today on CityCast Philly, you might be making your holiday shopping list, but did you save some room for a holiday show? Well, the city has tons of them to get you in the holiday spirit. From traditional light shows and music concerts to comedy acts and circus-like performances. I'm speaking with CityCast Philly arts and culture contributor Charles Tyson Jr. about the perfect entertainment itinerary for this holiday season. It's Tuesday, November 21st. I'm Trinae Nuri, and here's what Philly's talking about. Charles, welcome back to the show.
Hey, Trinae. Good to see you again.
Good to see you. Charles, you're born and raised in Philly. What's your favorite holiday show in the city?
I mean, how can you pick just one? Because,
That's a lot.
Philly does it big.
Yeah.
The first thing that I always check on is the Macy's Christmas Light Show. Because it's been a tradition for, all of our lives, because it's been going since 1956.
I feel the same.
Insane. And the fun thing is, like, I've seen it as a kid and I've seen it as an adult, and it hits the same every time. You get that same warmth, and it's just a joyous experience.
Hearing the music too, just puts you right in the mood to spend all your money.
Yeah, it is a exercise in capitalism, isn't it? Anyway, it's fun, and you should always make the time to check it out, because, it's just joyful. It runs from November 24th through December 31st.
And it's free.
And it's free. And it's got that long-standing tradition of the Wanamaker organ, the 28,750 pipe organ, and that's going to be featured in the noon and 6 p.m. showings, except on Sundays.
Got it. Charles, one of my favorite shows to see when I was a little girl, my mom took me to see the Philadelphia Ballet, The Nutcracker. We got all dressed up and everything. Tell us more about this show.
That is another long-standing tradition. It's going to see the Philly Ballet perform the Nutcracker. And, personally, I have seen and been in and worked hundreds of Nutcrackers. And, the Philly Ballets is a standout. And the story is told in grand fashion. You have the toys, and you have the sweets and the bonbons and all the wonderful costumes, and of course the Tchaikovsky score performed by the live orchestra. It's a singular experience, and I definitely say if you haven't experienced it, you should. You should bring the whole family, and it's unforgettable. And it's going to be, as always, at the Academy of Music, running from December 8th through the 30th.
Nice. Charles, are there any more local dance companies doing anything for the holidays?
Yes. Two of my favorites, actually. Speaking of the Nutcracker, Contemporary Dance Theater is having their 20th celebration of their Philly Nut Crack Up. It's such a fun show, and it's such a Philly show. We're talking ballet and hip hop and breaking and emceeing and comedy. And if you can think of a Philly pop culture reference, it is in this show. And
Nice. Okay.
every year is different because they pull in something topical in Philly. So it's like there's no two shows the same.
I love that.
And another favorite Philadelphia dance company, Dance Fusion, which is a Philly jewel in the crown of the arts, is doing their annual show. This year, they are offering a Festival of Lights, which is going to be a celebration of all different holiday celebrations, Christmas, Hanukkah, and Kwanzaa. They're going to be doing excerpts of the Nutcracker Suite. Their excerpts from their hit show "'Twas the Night Before Christmas," and there's even going to be a visit from Santa Claus. Once again, bring the whole family to Suzanne Roberts Theater on December 16th and experience the Festival of Lights.
To our new listeners, here at CityCast Philly, we often chat with our contributors and get their recommendations for the best places to visit in the city. So, Charles, let's continue on your list. Based on the calendar, what's another show you'd recommend we see?
If you're looking for something a little non-traditional, then I suggest you check out the Jinx and Dela Holiday Show, starring RuPaul's Drag Race royalty Jinx Monsoon and Ben de la Creme. They have made their own tradition with touring an original cabaret-style holiday show, and it's everything you need. It's funny, it's huge production, dancing and singing, and a little raunchy and rowdy. I definitely suggest you check it out. You will not be disappointed.
So, Charles, where can we see this show?
At the Miller Theater on Friday, December 8th. It's one night only, so don't miss out.
All right. That sounds so much fun. Speaking of holiday extravaganza, I see that the Holiday Queen is coming to town.
That's right. Mimi is back. Mariah Carey is performing at the Wells Fargo Center on Wednesday, December 13th. And you know she's going to sing that song.
I mean, that's all I want for Christmas, right?
I see what you did there.
Yeah. Charles, if you're also into music, we also have the Philly Classic Q102 Jingle Ball.
That's right. On Tuesday, December 12th at the Wells Fargo Center, it's going to be an assembly of some of the hottest names in music. We've got Usher, we've got One Republic, plus so many others. It's going to be a night to, come out, celebrate, and shake your jingle bells.
Yay, there you go. Charles, we've talked about some of the traditional, maybe a slightly non-traditional, but you have one on the list that's something I never thought to go to during the holidays, a comedy concert?
Yes, this is a non-traditional tradition, as it were. John Waters, the Sultan of Filth, is coming with his annual tour, his one-man show, John Waters Christmas. And, it's a unique experience because, we know him for his movies like Pink Flamingos and Serial Mom, but it's basically him giving advice about everyone's holiday celebrations and favorite films. And he asks, the pressing questions like, is Santa erotic? Not to be missed. If you want to know, you should go to Union Transfer on Friday, December 15th. There's going to be nothing like it, I guarantee. It's John Waters.
I'm sure. Wow, interesting. Okay, what other shows are you looking forward to?
So here was a little bit of a surprise that popped up. In May, Cirque du Soleil is returning to Philly, but they decided to give us a little bonus performance. So they are bringing their holiday show to Philadelphia.
Nice.
From December 26th through the 31st, Cirque Dreams Holidays. So we're talking their usual acrobatics and clowning and death-defying tricks and stunts, but with a holiday twist that only Cirque du Soleil can bring. So I definitely suggest you make it out to the Miller Theater from the 26th to the 31st to see Cirque du Soleil.
I love this. It's like the suspense. It's kind of like presents. You never know what you're gonna get.
Just don't shake it too hard, because you know.
It really does feel like the holidays. All right, that was Charles Tyson Jr., CityCast Philly arts and culture contributor. Happy holidays, Charles.
Happy holidays, Janae.
That's all for today here on CityCast Philly. If you enjoyed this episode about the best holiday shows to see in the city this year, tell a friend, rate the show, leave us a review, and hit that subscribe button. Be sure to sign up for our morning newsletter, Hey Philly, to learn more about what else Philly's talking about. We'll be back tomorrow morning with more news from around the city. Bye.